Hey guys, it's Allie with Ginger Talk, and today I'm going to be talking about my ongoing sickness problem. So yeah. And as a side note, I just want to talk about how much I love my new hair. I decided to do like ginger ombre for summer or whatever since I'm really excited for the warm weather. And I got this done at NVIDIA, obviously, in Sudbury, Mass. And Nashua did a fantastic job on it, and I love it. Thanks, Nash. So this is basically part one. I'm going to explain to you guys what's been going on and why I decided to change what I'm doing. And then I will do a part two in about a month to see if my sinus infection is actually gone. Okay, so a little backstory into my year of sinus infection, headaches, and nonsense issues, and whatever else. So basically last year I have gotten an insane amount of sinus infections. I've had about 4 in the last 8 months, which is a little psychotic. Obviously, when you get a sinus infection, you go to the doctor, usually, and the doctor gives you antibiotics. Now, the last 3 times I've had a sinus infection, they have gone away with antibiotics eventually. It takes some strong antibiotics to make it go away, but that's because I've had sinus infections for the last, 8 years of my life. This time, I had a sinus infection about a month ago, and I was put on 2 different antibiotics, both of which did not work. The antibiotics I think I'm immune to, which is also really bad because that means I've taken too many antibiotics and my poor body hates me. There's random side effects that come with antibiotics as well, which I have also gotten, which is unpleasant and not happy. Yeah, so basically I'm just fed up with my sinus headache, my sinus pressure all right here. I also have lymph nodes being swollen to the point where I can't even swallow, and it's not that I have like a sore throat. Before I had a sore throat, now I don't have a sore throat as much, but it's still swollen, and it got so bad even when I was on the antibiotics that I had 2 giant bumps right here, which were my lymph nodes that literally were swollen outside of my neck, so it was pretty disgusting and I couldn't handle it. So I decided I needed to do something different. I'm over antibiotics and done with them. I can't do them anymore. I feel like my liver and my stomach lining are just like, I can't handle anymore. Stop doing this to me. That's basically what my body's been saying. I was getting nauseous. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep normally. It was just like not good. And I still have a sinus infection. So I decided to do my own research. I looked up different things to do. I also posted on like Twitter and Facebook, obviously asking people about ideas of how to cure like sinus pressure, sinus headaches, sinus infections, etc. With like at-home remedies and like just the natural way, if there is such a thing. At the same time, my boyfriend happened to be doing a sales page, because he's a web designer, for this company called Young and Raw, and they do a 21-day raw food cleanse. So I also thought that was interesting and thought, hey, maybe that could also probably help my overall general health so that I won't get sick anymore. So the reason that this was confusing to me and frustrating in the first place is I don't eat bad. I don't eat unhealthy at all. I eat pretty healthy. I eat lots of fruits and vegetables. I eat a lot of protein. I eat like organic meat. I'm just like confused. Like I do eat ice cream and candy, but like not as bad as I used to, which is weird because as I've gotten older, I've gotten much healthier, and yet I've gotten more sick as I've gotten older, which doesn't make sense to me. So it's just something needs to change, basically. So in regards to the sinus infection, I looked up a few things. It looks like garlic and cinnamon are 2 things that are just fantastic in general, whether you have a sinus infection or not. They're basically natural antibiotics and antioxidants, obviously. So they just overall clear out your system. And thankfully, I like both cinnamon and garlic. So basically, I've just been putting those on different foods whenever I can. And I'm actually also going to attempt to eat a whole or a part of a garlic clove. So I might even videotape that because I'm sure that'll be in. Spices, they said, is good for stuff like that. And then reducing or even not eating sugar and dairy, which are 2 of my favorite things, which is problematic for me, but I'm just at a point where I have to do this. So, and it's not just for like, I don't know, slimming down or like a healthy eating diet. It's like I have a sinus infection and it needs to go away. So I have cut down my dairy intake and also cut down my sugar intake and try my hardest not to eat like ice cream and frozen yogurt and like candy and stuff like that. And I've reduced my dairy intake down to just Greek yogurt in some of my smoothies or sometimes for a snack. And once in a while I'll have cheese if it's already like in a meal or something. The other thing people told me to do, which is both for allergies and sinus infections, etc., is this weird ass neti pot thing. And this literally goes inside your nose. Like, it goes in your nostril, up here, goes through your nasal passage thing right here and out the other side, and you have to be like on over the sink and like tilted over, and it's so disgusting and weird, and it makes my eyes cry and stuff and whatever. It's just weird, but it has been helping. So I've been doing it for about a week. I do it every morning, and in the morning I wake up with my sinus headache and sinus like area all infected, and like my nasal passage, I can't even breathe, and just all this pressure right here. And as soon as I'm done doing this, it feels better. Like right now, I did it like an hour ago, and it's all clear right here. I still have a little bit of a sinus headache, but it's all this is just cleared out, and there's no built-up pressure. And as for my swollen lymph nodes in my throat and everything, I read that ginger can help soothe it and clear it up. I also bought this throat shield like organic tea from Whole Foods, and then I bought local raw honey, and I hate honey, so this was hard for me, but I've been putting the honey in the tea at least, and I'm getting used to it because I've been doing it for the last week. But the local raw honey not only reduces the swelling in your lymph nodes, it's also great for allergies. So I have regular allergies. I have to take an allergy pill every single day. If I don't, I feel like I have a cold or something because that's how bad my allergies are. I'm basically allergic to every single thing in New England, like every plant, flower, grain of grass, I don't even know, like the soil. I'm allergic to everything outside, and I love going outside, obviously, and like I'm not gonna stay inside a little bubble, so anything to help my allergies is great. So local raw honey is supposed to help your everyday allergies and help reduce swelling in lymph nodes. So I've been doing that, and that's been working really well. In addition to all those at-home remedies for my sinus infection, I also decided to start worrying about more of my everyday health and maybe the cause of why I'm getting sinus infections. And because I get them every single time I like have a cold or a flu. As soon as the cold or flu is gone, the next day I'll get a sinus infection. My sinus infection is almost as worse, if not worse, than the cold or flu that I had, which is pretty annoying. So I get like double sick every time I'm sick. And then the sinus infections just like don't go away. I have them forever, which is so annoying. I decided I needed to change a few things about my diet. And since this raw food cleanse and like everyone's been talking about going raw and stuff, I was really interested in it. So I decided I was going to try something like that. So I found this program. It's 21-day detox like raw food cleanse, and I was reading it, and it's really awesome and everything. It's kind of expensive to go out and buy all the ingredients, but the program they give you is like a step-by-step menu plan for 21 days, which is pretty awesome because you don't have to do any thinking or research. It's all just right there for you, and they show you how to make everything and all these different recipes. They also encourage you that if you've never gone raw before, to try slowly going into it. So like with my body is, yes, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but like I crave things like cheese, obviously, or like, I don't know, like chicken and anything that's cooked under the sun. So basically, I am only starting with breakfast. This week, I have done just the breakfast, so I eat a regular meal for lunch or dinner. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, like I took out a lot of the carbs. I tried to take out dairy and stuff like that, and I have more fruits and vegetables than I even did before, which I used to have a lot too. So for breakfast, I wake up and I have a big glass of water with lemon, and then I do a workout, and then after my workout, I make a smoothie or a juice, and they give you all these awesome recipes. And like the idea of green smoothies always used to gross me out, even though I like all green vegetables. Like there's not even any green vegetable I don't like. So I was like, why don't I like them? I think I was just, I don't know why I had that perception. So anyways, these recipes that are on here are pretty good. I've made 4 different green smoothies that they've had, and they've all been great. Today I made like a berry one, which is really good too. And it's really easy to make. Like, you just get like frozen berries and a bunch of ingredients and throw it in the blender, and there you go. The other thing I decided to change was my workout routine. So basically, I've been doing cardio for the last year and a half. I joined a gym about 1.5 years ago, last January, and I've just been doing about an hour of cardio every other day, and I have seen little to zero results, which is pretty friggin' annoying. And I do the treadmill, I do the elliptical, I do the Stairmaster thing, Meister, whatever the hell it's called, and on top of it, I was doing like some ab, leg, and arm workouts, but not a lot. My main focus was the cardio. And I was just like, why am I not seeing results? Yes, I can run faster and longer, and that's great, but my body doesn't look any different, so I was pissed off. So I decided to look up about cardio versus like regular workouts, or like weight management and stuff like that, or weight training. So what I found online and read from other people in like health books and fitness books, and I've talked to other people who have also experienced the same thing, and basically cardio is great because you need it, but it's not what you need to be doing if you want results. So I changed my workout, and also because I've been really sick for the last couple of months, I couldn't even do cardio really. I was trying, but it was like making it worse. Like running on a treadmill or even doing an elliptical with a sinus headache is like excruciating pain. I don't even know why I was forcing myself to do that. So stopped the cardio, and I changed it to, I do between half an hour and an hour of just focused workouts. So I do a bunch of different leg exercises, I do a bunch of different ab exercises, and a bunch of different arm exercises. And in between, like once in a while, I'll do some cardio, but it wasn't my main focus. And already it's been about a month of me doing that, and I've already seen results. So I can only imagine like in 2 months, if I keep it up, what it'll look like, plus me eating healthier. So yeah, basically focusing on cardio is not that good. I mean, unless you're like not eating, I don't know how it works, or maybe it works for other people, but for me and my body, like the cardio was not working out. So yeah, I started doing like focused workouts about a half an hour to an hour a day. So next week, I'm going to try going the next step of raw on this 21-day food cleanse, and I'm going to try to do either keep going with my breakfasts and either incorporate the lunch or the dinner into the raw recipes or raw smoothies and the detox cleanse, and still keep one of my meals and see how that goes. And as long as that goes well, just like it went well this week, then maybe for the next week, I will do all out breakfast, lunch, and dinner and just follow the recipes on the program. I'll put the link to the program down below in case any of you guys want to check it out. Some people were already asking me about it, which is awesome, and it is really cool. Like, you guys should try it. Even, it's not that expensive at all, so especially for them giving you all the recipes. It's like a huge online booklet of just information about how to do the detox cleanse, and then the website will also be down below, which they have like recipes and like just everything and anything under the sun about going raw and stuff. I will be making a part 2, and I will let you know how my body is, how my sinus infection is, etc. based on all of these things I'm going to be doing in the next month. So I will talk to you guys then. Bye! Ginger out. And obviously you guys should subscribe to my channel. Bye!